Hey guys, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Grand Tree Quest Guide. So for this quest, you're going to want 25 agility, which is boostable, and the ability to kill level 172 that is safe spottable. You might need 1,000 coins depending on if you've done some stuff in the past, but otherwise I recommend bringing Fire Strike runes, food or prayer potions, stamina potions, and a ring of dueling. Now you can start this quest right here at the Grand Tree Gnome Stronghold area. Talk to King Narnodi, I think. Narnode, talk to him. Say you seem worried, what's up? He'll ask to speak with you in private, and you will get forced downstairs. Basically, it's a cutscene. Just keep talking to him. Say I'd be happy to help. He will give you a bark sample and a translation book and ask you to go see Hazelmere. And Hazelmere, I think it's how you pronounce his name. He's pretty much a little bit to the east of Yanil. So there's a couple ways you can get here. You can either take the Watchtower teleport to house if your house is in Yanil, or you can use your dueling ring, teleport to Castle Wars and walk this way, or use your minigame teleports and teleport to Nightmare Zone. But this is where you want to be. Now there are some jungle spiders around here, so if you're low level, maybe bring some food. Otherwise I'm just going to run right past it. There's also a fairy ring up here that you can get to if you have fairy rings unlocked. It's a little bit to the west of here. Anyway, climb up the stairs, or the ladder even, and make sure you read through your translation book before you talk to him. And once you've done that, then talk to him. You won't really be able to understand what he's saying, but you'll end up giving him the bark sample, and he will give you back a document. So make sure you click on it and read it, and then make sure you click on the translation book. And after you've done that, you need to head back to the Grand Tree. So I'm going to take the whatever the spirit trees. That's because I have Tree Gnome Stronghold done. Or I'm sorry, Tree Gnome Village done. If you don't, you'll have to take the long way and then go through the entrance. Anyway, when you get back here, talk to the king. Say, I think so. Make sure you say, a man came to me with the king's seal. I gave the man Daconia rocks, and Daconia rocks will kill the tree. Alright. So after all that, he's going to want you to go investigate Glough. Now Glough's house is a little bit to the southeast. There's actually a transportation arrow nearby. So make your way there in whatever fashion you want to. And when you get to his place, climb up the ladder. And talk to Glough. Now go back to the king. When you talk to him, now go upstairs. Climb all the way up to the very top floor, and talk to Charlie, who is in the cages over here. Charlie tells you to go search Glough's home. So climb down all the ladders, make your way back to the king, talk to the king. After you've talked to the king, go outside and go back to Glough's house. climb the ladder. You don't have to talk to him right here. What you do want to do, though, is you want to search those cupboards that are to the north. And after you search the cupboards, you'll get his journal. Read the journal real quick. Go through to the very end, and after that, close it and then talk to Glough. So talk to him. And you'll get sent to jail. Rest in peace. Charlie will ask if they got you as well. Of course they did. And after going through the dialogue with Charlie, the king will let you out. Alright, so talk to the gnome glider guy. And go to the Karamja area. Now once you're here, you're going to want to just pretty much run east. The jokers will attack you, but you should be good to go. Run to that little red line, that means there's a gate there. I run a little bit too far north. But once you get to that gate, once I ever get to the gate, you know, waiting. Ah, there we are. Okay, here's the gate. So, you don't need to talk to the shipyard worker, just click on the gate. I messed up there. Of course, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Click on open gate. He'll stop you. Say Glough sent me. And he'll ask you for the password. It's Ka Lu Min. Now once you're inside, head south. And then walk east. And go on the southeastern dock. And talk to the foreman. Now if you're a high enough level, you can kill the foreman, but if you're not a high enough level, just talk to him. And I'll show you what to do if you talk to him. Otherwise, just kill him and you'll get what you need. So he'd take you back into his office and question you. He'll ask how's his wife, say sadly his wife is no longer with us. He'll ask you what his favorite food is, say he loves wormholes. And he'll ask you what his girlfriend is, and say Anita. And once that's all done, he will give you a piece of paper. Now make your way back to the Grand Tree however you want to. Now, I'm going to use the Spirit Tree again because I have Tree Gnome Stronghold done, or I'm sorry, Tree Gnome Village done, excuse me. However, if you don't have Tree Gnome Village done, this is the method you'll have to go to. If you notice, you'll click on the door and they won't let you in. This is the part that you might need 1k for, depending on if you've helped out this person in the past. If you've helped out Femi in the past, you can get in for free. She's going to smuggle you in through crates. However, if you talk to her at some point and you said no, then you'll have to pay her 1,000 coins to get through. Otherwise, talk to Femi when you're out there, she'll smuggle you in, and you'll be good to go. So once you're finally in, go and talk to the king again. Make sure you read that note at some point. If he doesn't say that, make sure you read the note and then talk to him again. I think I read the note off camera, so that's why I want you guys to make sure you read it. Anyway, go back all the way upstairs and talk to Charlie. He'll tell you that Anita lives over by the swamp. So let's go to the swamp. The swamp's a little bit over to the west. I'm gonna speed things up. So her house is over here. It's the most western one. Now talk to Anita. she will give you a key. That's the key to that locked chest that's in Glough's house. So now that you have that key, make your way back to Glough's house. Got that genie event. That's free magic experience right there, boys. Anyway. Finally make your way back to Glough's house. Don't talk to him. Don't talk to Glough yet. Use the key on the chest. Now you get a new piece of paper, make sure you read that as well. And once you have read it, go back to the king. Now make sure you have 4 inventory spaces open before you talk to the king. I have to eat one of my lobsters here. Once you have 4 inventory spaces open, talk to him. And he will give you the Tuzo sticks and take away your paper. So make your way back to Glough's house and get ready to fight. This is where you're going to be fighting the demon next. And I do a pretty shitty job of showcasing where the safe spot is at the start, so bear with me. But anyway, once you get up here, go back to Glough's house, climb up the tree. I'll take 25 agility. Now write out Tuzo on these little pedestals. And once you write out Tuzo with the sticks, trapdoor will open. Now climb down the trapdoor, and this is where the fight will begin. There's actually several ways to safe spot it, but at the time of the recording I only knew of one, and it was pretty much recently patched after I did it, so, or before I did it, excuse me, and you'll see that I get pretty much domed. But you see where that demon is right there? There's a safe spot back there you can use. So you can try doing that on your own. But this is the safe spot I try to use, which normally would work, except they patched it and made him randomly walk, and as you can see he walks out away from the safe spot and just starts fucking with me. Apparently you can stand on top of Glough, and that'll be another safe spot, but I didn't do that. Now this is the spot that I use. It's right next to the ladder. He gets stuck right here, and yeah, you can use this one. Otherwise you can run all the way to the west and like get him stuck inside the corridor. I know a lot of people do that, but I'm gonna speed through this now. So yeah, like I said, a lot of options. Check out the wiki for this. The wiki actually has a couple gifs of where you can safe spot. They even have a melee safe spot, like a flinching area, so yeah, definitely check out the wiki. OSRS wiki for the Grand Tree. After what seems like forever, he's finally dead. Now, make your way all the way west. And once you go a little bit north, you'll actually find the king. So talk to the king. He'll notice that you're injured, and you'll snitch and say that you had a demon summoned on you by Glough. So he sends guards to go check that passage. Just be patient and let the NPCs talk. Now the king wants you to go and find the Daconia rocks, I think is how you pronounce them. So I believe this is random for everybody, but just go ahead and click all these roots and just search them. Eventually one of them will have the Daconia rock. But like I said, I think it's RNG. I'm not 100% sure. This could take a few minutes, but mine was right in this one. You can search that one first and tell me if it's random or if it's there for everybody. Anyway, go and talk to the king again after you find it. And that'll be quest complete. You get your attack and agility experience. Check us out. So nearly 8k agility and 18k attack. Pretty damn good. That's quest complete. Okay, so this quest actually unlocks a lot of stuff. I want to go over it with you guys. The first and not really all that important one is there's a mine down here underneath the Grand Tree, which I guess is kind of good for miners. I mean, I've never mined adamant, but you see those rocks that are already taken right there? Those are actually addy. I hopped worlds just to show you guys. Otherwise, there's some mithril, there's some gold, there's some coal. I mean, you know, it's pretty much got it all. And on the other side is a handful of other things as well. A little bit more low-tier mining stuff. But I assume this is probably like inefficient as all could be, but I guess just more ways to play the game. The other thing you unlock is the ability to use this tree now to teleport with the spirit tree network, assuming that you have Tree Gnome Village done, which if you haven't, you probably should go do that. I have a guide for it as well. And the last one is you can now use the gliders to go to multiple different places. Several different places. Of course, you can all click all those and go in your free time. Otherwise, hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. So, bye-bye.